Hello, my lovelies. Hello, 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 hello. Now, I don't know if you can remember, when was it? Last year or the beginning of this year? Beginning of this year. We went to Farm Foods, didn't we? Yes. And somebody drove into us at the car park. And we didn't know. Until somebody said, is that a Mini? Is that somebody's just ran into a Mini? Well, it wasn't a Mini. It was us. It was. So this is what happened to it. Down here. If you can see. Yes. So we didn't claim, we didn't bother doing any of the paperwork or anything, but the driver drove off, so we couldn't do anything about that. But what we're going to do, Mr. Producer came up with a good idea, because he was going to get me to buff it out, or at least try to buff it out in the summer. Well, seeing that the summer's hit and miss at the moment, he's come up with a better idea. We're going to go down to our local garage, and he's going to send me in to try and get a really good cheap price. Yes. So, hopefully, the next time you see this, it will have disappeared. Or you're going to film it being done, aren't you? Kind of. Maybe. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens. But yes, fingers crossed. I will be showing you either it being done or it's finished product. Yes. I'll see you later. We're off to the garage now. Bye. So I just got to the garage. Yes. I'm going to go in and we're going to see what price we can get. You say I am Mr. Producer. You never know. I might get a better price. We're in the garage, yes. So I've been in, seeing the lovely mechanic. He said he wouldn't give me a price because he said he can talk me through it myself. Yes. So he said the only stipulation is he's got to watch to make sure I do it properly. Yes. So he's gave me some tools. He's gave me a rundown on how to do it. Now I just got to do it. Mr. Producer says I can't make it look much worse than what it already is, so challenge accepted. So we have a lovely handheld polisher. Yes, been told not to go too hard on that one. Got a cloth, and we have got some compound, finishing compound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the compound onto the polisher and go slowly over this area here. And then afterwards, we've got our lovely paint kit from Halfords that Halford says match the van. And we're going to do the primer. And if the primer sets quick enough, we will do the silver as well today. If not, I will do that in little videos over the weeks. Because we've got to let it harden really hard to come back and buff it. Yes. So we're going to get on with the polishing first. So we don't need a lot. I've been assured I don't need a lot. It's probably too much. Is that too much?
No.
That's good then. Spread it out. Tell him my hair. Get that all right down. Do I need to go again? Or I always need expert opinion.
Yeah, go a little bit more. Go a little bit quicker.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Well, I'm getting in a mess, that is for sure. How's that? How's that? It's so shiny. Yeah? Right then. So, sorry I've made a mess on your floor. So we're using the Halfords 3 pen stone chip and scratch repair kit. I'm back! So he's come and had a check and made sure I've done it right. Yes, it's nice and smooth like a baby's butt now. It is. So the next part is I've got to build up the scratches with the primer in the Halfords 3 pen stone chip and scratch repair kit. Yes. So first time opening this. It was $11.99 from Halfords, and you get the primer, the colour, and the lacquer to go on afterwards. A sanding and buffing one, and I'm not sure what that bit is. So we want the primer out first. This is this one. Okay, it's all I'm doing. Pull for nib. Okay. Is that right? I hope that's right. So now, can you put one of them on, can you? Is that what that is? That goes on? No? Okay. So I just use the nib, squeeze it. It's like a sharp thing now. Pain will come out with it. Are you sure? You promise? Okay. Just doesn't look very... Oh yeah, the paint's coming out. You would think it would be a brush to brush it in. Or is that just me thinking it should be a brush and not a nib? Well, it certainly stinks. Stop clicking. Uh-oh, we're running. Can I use one of your cloths to wipe up the paint?
Yes.
It dries quick. Hopefully that should buff out. Right, so it says then that you've got to wait 10 minutes in between each application of the primer. So I think it's tea break. As to what every mechanic does and have a tea break now. See you later. I'm back. So it's been 10 minutes, maybe a bit longer. Yes, but it's all dried. So I'm going to put the next coat on. My lovely mechanic has given me a paintbrush for the third coat. Yes, and I've had some instructions from Mr. Producer. And then I had to remind him that he wasn't the mechanic. And that the mechanic was here to teach us. Yes. So here we go. Let's hope I do it right. Tell him concentrating, it's quiet. There we go. Got to leave it again for 10 minutes, and then we'll do one more coat of the primer, and then got to buff it out. Then yes, that's it. See you in a minute. Hello, part 20 million. No, joking. Right then. So we've let that set now, so that's all nice and dry. I've got to do one more coat, but they gave me a bit of a hack. After 2 coats, if you twist this bit here, look. There's a brush. It's only a very small brush, but there's a brush, look. I didn't know that. And they waited until I'd done most of it to tell me. Mr. Producer says he forgot, and the mechanic just wanted to see what I would look like when I found out there was a brush. Yes, he did. So we're just gonna brush gently. Look how much better that is with a brush. There would have been no sanding needed. Over with a fine tooth comb. That bottom one's a lot deeper than the top one. There we go. So we've got to wait now another 10 minutes, and then we've just got to sand off using our little device here, just the edges, because some of them are a bit bobbled, and then we can buff it up and hopefully it'll be dry enough to paint. Yes, so I'll see you in the next part. I'm back. Right then, so it's nice and hard now, the primer is. We've done 3 coats of that. The lovely mechanic has showed me how to sand out the bottom one. He's done the easy one. I've got the hard one to do at the top. He's given me some nice fine sandpaper, and now I've got to sand it smooth and keep polishing it with the compound. So I'm hoping I do this right. Changing colour, so I must be doing something right. I'm not pressing on too hard. I knew what you were poking me for. about anymore. Yeah.
Say again, sorry.
Is that enough?
Yeah, I think so.
I got a bit more to go. Somehow. Well, that looks nothing like the bottom one. How's that looking? Is that, do you think it's done? Yeah? Yeah. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to leave it to harden up, and we're going to come back another day to finish it off. So we've got to still paint it, lacquer it and buff it. So we're going to come back another day and finish it off. Yes, because the mechanics want to go home. They do. And yes. So don't forget to give us a like, give me a subscribe, come back after a few weeks and resubscribe because YouTube are unsubscribing my subscribers. They're also limiting views by 95%, changing thumbnails, age restricting, copyright striking, doing everything they can to phase me out. The videos that are down below, normally 4 of my videos for you to carry on watching, but they don't want to. They want to just show you all the top ones and not mine, so they don't want you to watch me, but carry on. If you want to find me, put in the search bar Adelesexyuk, all my videos and channels will pop up. If you want to find me on other platforms, I have CocoScope, Twitter and Instagram at Adelesexyuk. Then I have my lovely OnlyFans, the freebie, the $10 and the VIP naughty one. So come on over guys and I'll see you soon.